Wow, this is really fun. I have been for years running past your church, and I always look to the left as I'm running down the Burt Gilman Trail. I'm like, wow, what a wonderful place for a church. So actually yesterday I was running past your church and I pulled my calf. So no, we're already suffering for the kingdom. So I know this is a sign. I'm like hobbling around a little bit. The rest of the guys are coming in, but yeah, so my name is Ben. I'm one of the elders. I did grow up in England, but I've been in the States for about 25 years. I went to Moody Bible Institute in Chicago for my undergrad, and then my wife grew up just across the street in Kenmore. And when we got married, came out here, and I spent the first 10 years working at North Shore Baptist Church at the time as one of their youth pastors, and now North Shore Community Church. And then God transitioned me into the marketplace about 12 years ago. So I've been working just in sales in the marketplace, but have been connected with the guys at Imprint through my time at North Shore and then beyond, and have been a part of what's now the Imprint Bothell location for the past 6 years. It's been really fun to see what God's doing there. But likely reference, I do have some background within ministry, so I did my undergrad at Moody, and then I did my master's of ministry and leadership at Western Seminary down in the Portland area. And I'm one of a few elders that have just walked through the door that are really excited to continue this conversation with you guys. And hopefully today, the goal, I'm sure Tom McGregor will come up and share with you, but the goal is just to share our heart for the East Side and for the city of Woodinville, Bothell, Kenmore, Kirkland, all the surrounding areas, and how we feel like the Lord is leading us in and around there. So, Tom, I don't know if you want to come on up, or if Curtis wants to come up next, but
you've already told what we're doing.
Love your accent.
Well, thank you. So when I first moved to the States, no one understood me, so I had to tone it down a little bit.
We got chairs and things.
Yeah.
Just come on up.
What part of England were you from?
So the south. So if you imagine the map, like I'm directly south of London on the coast in near a town called Brighton.
Huh?
So my parents were missionaries. My mom's actually American and my dad's English. So they settled on the east coast, or the southeast of England, and then moved out here in 2000. And I'm American now.
That's debatable. Hi, my name is Curtis. I'm one of the elders. I'm with Ben over at Bothell. Are we just doing like a quick overview? Okay.
Interview of your, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
And then background check.
So I grew up in the Philippines. My parents were missionaries. My dad was a church planner. My mom was a Bible teacher at an international Chinese school. So I grew up a little bit in her classroom doing the English and the Bible stuff is what she taught. And I moved back to the States when I was 12, moved to Philadelphia, where I did high school and some middle school. When I was done with that, I graduated, went to University in Virginia where I met my wife. She's from here, so we met. I mean, the only place to meet is somewhere else. Yeah. We fell in love, got married, and I graduated with my master's and decided to find work. There's nothing in Virginia, so we're like, let's look where you're from. You know, maybe there's. Anyway, found work out here, so moved out here in 2013. I've been a part of Imprint since 2015, and an elder since 2017, I think. I don't remember. It all kind of goes together. I live in Carnation with my wife. We have 4 boys, 13, 11, 9, and 6. Lots of energy, lots of activity. It's a good time. What I like to do for fun, I read a lot. We rock climb quite a bit. Yeah, there's that. I think that, I mean, that's the big snapshot. If you have any questions, I'm here.
We got room for all you guys up front, so come on up front.
Sure.
Yeah, so sorry, I negated the fact that I have children too. So my kids are a little bit older than Curtis's. So I have a 16-year-old daughter and then a 15-year-old son and a 13-year-old son. Right after this, Curtis and I are going to go to our youth ministry and hang out, do our Christmas party with all of our students. So we are deep in the kids ministry.
Yeah, you had a question?
You just really off the wall. Have you been up mountainside, climbing those rocks?
Yes, we've been near Mount Si to climb. Yes, there's a lot. And we'd like to do more, but there's still time. So, who's next?
Introduction.
My name is Chad Morgan, and I've gone to Imprint since Imprint was started 12 years ago, 13 years ago. My family is, I'm married to Marcy. We met in college, and we have 3 boys, Jack, Paul, and Reed. They're all over in Boise. Jack is a youth pastor at the church that he attended while he went to Boise State, and then my 2 sons, both my younger sons, are attending Boise State. And I enjoy fly fishing, golfing, and bird watching. So people try to get me to do other things. I said I can only do 3. So I just have time for 3. But anyway, that's me.
Hello, my name is Mark Vilwalk, and I've also been at Imprint since the beginning, 12 years ago or so. And so have a wife, Heather, and 2 kids, Paige and Corbin. So my daughter's going to Baylor right now, so she's going for accounting and doing really well there, and she'll graduate in December next year, which we're excited for. And then my son's a junior in high school, and he loves working on cars and motors and 3D printing and stuff. And so we work on a lot of vehicles and stuff at our house, and always rip them apart and put them back together. And I love building things too, and I grew up on a farm and building houses with my dad, and so just love building sheds or covered patios over at Ben's house or whatever else. But those are kind of things I enjoy, and yeah, so glad to be here.
What's your role at Imprint?
Oh, at Imprint, I'm one of the elders, and then I also help teach the elementary kids a couple times, basically every other week, and fill in however else is needed, and kind of overseeing some of the construction projects there at Imprint too over the years and stuff too.
Should I stand? I'm good here. Hey guys, my name is Tom Regan. I serve as one of the pastors of Imprint Church. My wife's name is Lindsay. We've been married for 21 years, maybe 22 this coming year. And I have 3 girls. First one is Grace. She is 18. She's a senior at Cedar Park Christian School. Noelle is my second daughter. She's a junior at Cedar Park as well. And then Carly is our third, and she's 13 and in 7th grade at Cedar Park. So they're all at Cedar Park and into cross country and track and soccer. So my weekends generally consist of chasing my girls around and going to their track meets, cross country meets, or to their soccer games. So that's kind of my life. And getting to that point where we're like, oh my gosh, we have the last of everything with our oldest because she's hoping to go to college next year. And so we're like, we went and got a Christmas tree. My wife's like crying, thinking this is the last time she's going to get a Christmas tree with us. You know? So we're going through that whole thing. I grew up in an Air Force family. My dad was in the Air Force for 30 years. My mother's from the Philippines, so that's part of my cultural heritage. I got to live there for several years when I was a kid. Very meaningful experience. Still have relatives over there. And then my dad, we moved around my whole upbringing, so when people ask me where I'm from, I usually just say nowhere really, but now I would say the Northwest is where I'm from, because I came up to Salem, Oregon to attend Willamette University, which is a small private liberal arts college in Salem, the capital city of Oregon. Became a Christian there. My dad's Irish Catholic, and so I grew up going to Catholic church my whole life. Didn't really know God, but thought I did. God saved me in college, and I got involved in college ministry, and then college ministry, 8 years of that led into pastoral ministry, which I've been doing for the last 20 or so years. So happy to be here. I was a pastor at young adults and teaching pastor at North Shore Community Church, formerly North Shore Baptist Church over in Kirkland, and that's how I got to know Pastor Darren here when he was a church planting pastor there. And then when he planted, I'll get into the story. I guess I'll get into the story later, but Darren and I know each other from ministry, and I came over to Imprint Church in 2015, so I've been there I'm coming up on 10 years now. So.
Are you a Sounders fan?
I don't follow soccer too much, but if I'm going to root for someone, it's going to be the Sounders.
Okay.
Not the Timbers, for sure.
We're sort of half and half.
I don't want to get stuck behind the podium because I can't see half of you. My name's Tom. I'm also part of the lead team at Imprint, and I'm married to Crystal Gregor. We've been married 13 years as of December 17th. So she's amazing. She's a psychotherapist and a really good one. And our marriage, well, she's the reason I'm a pastor, I think. I wouldn't be able to be a healthy person without her support, and she challenges me regularly on that. I started following Jesus in 2009. Started going to a little church called River West in Lake Oswego, and that's where Darren used to work. That's kind of our connection. I did a lot of ministry there.